This is what I don't understand. You you have the highest paid running back on the team. You don't use him as much as you use the passing game. You basically, I remember in multiple games, Zeke was like 60, 70 yards in the first half, and next thing you know, they probably run the ball 5 or 6 times in the second half. But not only that, you gave this brother, the lead. His numbers was like career high numbers in yards, TDs, all that. My problem with this is that you're gonna franchise tag him as if you ain't got Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl right now, whom is probably gonna be the highest paid quarterback. Probably $40 million a year plus 45. Who knows what Patrick numbers is gonna be if he win the Super Bowl? But not just if he don't win the Super Bowl. His statistics are running his stock way high. I think it would make sense if you didn't think he was worth 40 million. You might as well just pay him now, right? I mean, unless you got other plans. I mean, is there somebody in the draft that you want? Are you just gonna give him a 1 year franchise tag deal to see if he could? What is this like? Is it a prove it season? Like, what are y'all up to? Anyway, that's just my opinion. With no long-term contract in sight, the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott are heading straight toward a situation in which the team will have to use a franchise tag on the star quarterback, league sources told ESPN. At this point, the franchise tag looks inevitable, according to sources. Although neither side wants the tag to come into play, Dallas strongly prefers a long-term agreement and will continue to push to sign Prescott to an extension in the coming weeks. Prescott, who is scheduled to become an unrestricted free agent next month, also wants a long-term deal. But the sides disagree over the two-time Pro Bowler's value. He should have been third time this year, but I digress. Leaving him in an impasse. What would happen if and when the Dallas uses the tag on Prescott is more uncertain. Franchise tag are usually not welcome to players, and teams such as Pittsburgh, Le'Veon Bell, and Washington's Kirk Cousins have learned this all too well. The other disconcerting issue for both sides, along with the Cowboys fans, is that the talks have gone on for months without coming close to a resolution. Prescott, in an interview with ESPN Sage Steele, said he is confident that the sides will agree to a deal this offseason. There's a lot of things that have come into play when you're talking about a contract, Prescott told Steele. Never just look at the money. Never just look at what people see or the attention grabber. There's a lot of details on it. There's people that know that handle that. So I'm leaving that up to my agent, and I have all the confidence in both sides. Cowboys Vice President Stephen Jones said last month at Senior Bowl that signing Prescott to a new deal was the franchise's number one priority this offseason. Although the Cowboys finished 8-8, missed the playoffs this past season, Prescott had a career year, posting career high in passing yards, 4,902 yards, and passing TDs of 30. If I was Dak Prescott, this is a slap in the face because you paid Zeke, and it wasn't his time to get paid. You paid Jalen Smith, and it wasn't his time to get paid. I would feel disrespected, in all honesty. I like where the team is headed. I like that we got a whole new staff. I like, everybody that's coming along. Uh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I'm pretty sure everybody in Cowboy Nation don't like it, period. Just go ahead and pay him now. You're going to pay more later. And that stock has gotten bigger and bigger the more his numbers get bigger and the more everybody around him in the QB league, such as Lamar Jackson and your Patrick Mahomes, and they get bigger, so does his contract get bigger. That's how this goes. It's called a QB market. Every position has a market. So Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino effect. I'm gone.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.